Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man! At your services. Now folks, I have just been on a works course today. A works course. You know, these big Zoom meeting things. I mean, this wasn't Zoom, this was a Google Meet thing. So you get about 96 different people all over the screen, and you were told to put your camera on. Well, you know me. Vanity plays no part in my life, of course. So my camera was on, and I was called upon to say a few words. I won't go into what it's all about, but the temptation, I had to stop myself from going, "Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man, at your services," because none of these bastards know who I am. But my picture's there. My picture is me in a kilt and a vest, not too dissimilar from this get-up that you see right now on Matthew Street in Liverpool, sitting there in a big open window, sitting on the window ledge with whiskies aplenty and big moccasin boots on, and like going, "Hey," and all this sort of stuff. And that's my profile picture, as you'll find on many sort of, well, you won't find it on my work stuff, but other people will. And so that was kind of like that's a known thing. But a lot of folks around the country in the job that I do not know who I am really. They just see this caveman in a skirt and think, "Fucking hell's that like?" You know, and then suddenly I'm on their meeting and I'm going, "Hey!" You know, and I'm laughing and joking and being a dick, you know, because it's trying to lighten what was a serious sort of topic. Anyway, fuck all that shit, because gotta be quick now. Now, you know our good friend Steve 007 Smith, the guy that sends all this sort of thing, all these things around the walls. You saw one yesterday, that awesome Star Trek II: The Wrath of Khan canvas art that he sent. Wow. Well, no, he wasn't finished. No, he wasn't, because something else turned up yesterday. And this was a pure mystery to me. Now, I can't go to you like, "Oh, here's the package now. Here's the clues he sent me, and I'm going to try and work it out." He didn't fucking send me any clues at all, so I was completely in the dark. But basically he said, "This is something I found on eBay." Or rather, he stumbled across a guy on eBay that made these things. And he approached him and said, like, "Look, well, I think Steve bought something for himself. How dare he buy something for himself? Steve, come on now. It's all for me." Steve bought something for himself and just thought, hang on a minute, can you make this as well? Because you've got quite a lot of things, you know, on your sort of resume. Can you make this? And the guy did. And it arrived here for me yesterday. And I was going to do, as I say, a sort of like, you know, an unpacking. You can't say it was only a little tiny package like that. And well, you know what? You're looking at it right now, because here it is. Here it be. What he does is like sort of plastic logos from all your movies, or your, you know, your DC Comics, your Marvels, you know, whatever you're into, he will do sort of design work on that. So what Steve designed was the Thing logo frosted, you know, the actual logo as you see it in the movie, bent through the titles. And we've got the little Norris spider head. I mean, I know, when I opened it, I did say to myself, "You've got to be fucking kidding." And look at that, isn't that great? Isn't that wonderful? I hope you're catching that just right. It's only thin, it's very, very light. And I know you're probably thinking, like, that's dead flimsy and it'll snap off. Well, yeah, it probably could, so be careful with it. But you've got all different logos, all your Spider-Man stuff, your Marvel stuff, a lot of movie logos, and you know, and other brand stuff if you want it, like. And it's just a lovely little feature. And but Steve's obviously put on this spider head. And I did notice that now clearly the guys liked that design, because now you can get it anyway, so you too can have one of these. But I will say that I did change one little thing here. Can you see the little, well, you can, you know, the little white dots for the eyes that come out on stalks from Rob Bottin's special effect spider head that scuttles across the floor. Well, because they weren't there, it was just completely black. And I thought, well, you know, to add a nice little continuity with the nice bright frosted white of the logo itself, to sort of highlight the eyes. So that's what I've done. Anyway, I think you'll agree. It's a wee beauty. Now, I'm playing James Horner's score for Braveheart there for no reason whatsoever, apart from the fact that, you know, I'm just in a big Celtic Highland mood, and I've got my whiskey. Aye, and it's never too far away, you know. I could barely find my mouth then. Finished the course and walloped a load of this down. Well, I finished off the previous bottle. I don't know about you guys, but courses, you're like, oh, fucking hell, you know. And you think, oh, it's an all-day course. Well, it weren't that bad. It did finish fairly early. But anyway, Steve, thanks so much for that. That is fantastic. Honestly, I couldn't have guessed it. And the weird thing was, yesterday when I did actually open it, I was wearing a McCready t-shirt from the thing, so it would have tied in, but hey, you know, it's ancient history now. However, folks, something else turned up today. Whilst I was in the middle of that meeting, a little Amazon Prime van pulled up outside, and I thought, oh, hey, hang on a minute, could this be? Could it be? Could it be? Is he coming down my path? Yes, he was. So I had to dart away from all the important pros and cons of whatever I was dealing with, and go and get something far more important. And here it be. Now, I'm only going to just open this now and show you what it is, and I'll do a proper video on the thing that's in there. I want to say thing, it's not that thing, okay? Don't make assumptions there. But this is great. Well, it better, well, as long as it's what I think it is, you know. And but I can't do the full video right now because as soon as I've done this, I'm gonna run off to go and see Last Night in Soho. Edgar Wright's, you know, Giallo, return. You know, swinging 60s London, fantastic pop songs of that era, and a real sort of mystery. Who done it? Why done it? What's going on? Time twisty, mental collapse. What's going on? Garish colours, vibrant atmosphere. Can't wait. I said vibrant atmosphere, not fucking gothic chanting. Oh. Get you gone. So I'm going to show you what's in here now, and I will come back to, well, both review. Where's the best way into this? Review Edgar Wright's The Last Night in Soho. Didn't need that, did I? And obviously do a huge video on this. Oh my god, I've just seen. Oh shit. Folks. I don't know if you're getting that. The ring light might play havoc. That is a lenticular cover. There's 3 dimensions going on there. I'm trying to get that so the ring light is not spoiling it, but there you go. From Neca Figures, the ultimate nightmare demon from David Norton as David Kessler in American Werewolf in London, where his family are watching The Muppet Show on TV and he's having a nightmare. He's in a London hospital and the Nazi dream wolf demons come in and machine gun his dad, machine gun the kids, machine gun his mum, slit his own throat, set fire to the house. All sorts of freakish, nightmarish deeds are done. Neca are unleashing a huge amount of American Werewolf in London stuff, including the big Kessler wolf. I know some of you out there have got that Kessler wolf. Well, how the fuck you got that? Yes, you may have paid the extortionate delivery fees into this country. I wasn't prepared to do that. I'll wait till it's actually available here. And to be honest with you, I was reaching a point of saturation where I was buying too much merch. And I thought, you know what, the Thing figures are coming out, McCready in several iterations, and more stuff, and masks coming out. I thought, I can't do this. I can't sustain this because, you know, my whiskey influx is too damn great, and the fact that I love to go out and socialise, as well as collecting all this kind of shit, you know. So I thought, I've got to draw the line. I'm going to have to, like, just say no to the figures. And then I thought, no, fuck it. I want to get these. Hey! So I did. And so here you go. Now, you guys already know that there isn't just one dream demon. There's 4 of the bastards. There they all are. And I've got all the masks except for one, because there's one mask which is not available. I've discussed this before. I've discussed my way out theory as to why that mask might not be available. I'll come on to that later in the full video on this. But, so, you have to really, to get the full effect of this guy, or these guys, you've got to get 4 of the motherfuckers. Because inside here, as you can well gather, there's just one. One dream demon is German Nazi uniform regalia, and you've got the other heads, so you can swap that head and give him any one of the guises of the other dream demons. And there they all are, the dream team. Look at that fucking ring light. You know, you think you're doing the right thing by getting a ring light, and then you realise, shit, you're trying to show something off. It doesn't really work, does it? But so there they all are. I have that mask, the bull demon. I have that mask, the warmonger. I have that mask, the demon wolf. That does not exist as a mask. I will discuss further. But so you've got one body, and he can beat any one of them. And he's got all the weapons and all the paraphernalia, flaming torch because he set fire to the house and all that, the living room. They've got a Sten gun, an Uzi, a knife, because poor old David Kessler's throat. The baldy one, the bald demon, pulls David's head back like that and has the knife there, and David's eyes are like that as he's watching his family get decimated in front of him. And then finally, the knife gets pulled across his throat, and a great Rick Baker gore effect. The blood comes out. If you look at that scene, look at David Norton playing David Kessler. Look at his eyes. That's a real blade against his throat. And he was shitting himself at the time. Shitting himself! And so, you know, as you would be with a blade, and a guy in a mask, and these masks were rigid. I've discussed all this before. I have, with all the masks that are available, I've reviewed them all separately and given lengthy chats about the masks and their point in the movie and what Rick Baker was doing with the film. I've discussed American Werewolf a gazillion times. But so put yourself in the nervous shoes of David Kessler, or David Norton playing him, and you've got a guy stood behind, pulling his head back with a real Bowie knife against his throat, and this guy can't see anything. He's got a big fucking rigid mask on. He can't see anything at all, and he's meant to pull that across the latex throat. Oh fuck. Well, of course, the knife that does that and the latex throat, they're appliances. But there was, for the big scenes, and the knife's there, that's a real blade against his throat, and a guy that can't see is wielding it. Holy shit. So, Neca have put out, the mob. So, as I say, you know, the big collector, the guy that can afford to buy all these, needs to buy 4 of them. I've already got something in place where I'll have all 4 of these, but I'm doing it a different way around. I ain't saying how just yet, because it might not even work out, but we'll see. But for the time being, there's this guy from Neca. Brilliant! You know, I don't know if you're going to get that at all, that lens. Oh yeah, you are. Look. And I was giving like a kind of, do you remember in Bram Stoker's Dracula, you have the blue light. Bloody wolves chasing me through some blue inferno, says Keanu Reeves with that really horrendous oldie English accent, you know. But outside Castle Dracula, you have, which Bram Stoker wrote about, you have this wall of blue fire, which is a protective sort of thing, and you have to go through that. Anyway, but why am I talking about that? Because we're looking at that lenticular design there, and the reflection of the ring light is making me think, woof. Woof. I'm going woof. They're fucking werewolves. Werewolves. So, along the back, show you the back of that. I mean, because obviously, when I do a big proper video on this guy, he will be out of the box, and I'll do the different heads, and I'll put him into different poses, and I'll just play it. I'll just play with him on camera. Wouldn't be the first time I've played with a beast on camera. We won't go into all of that now. Weirdly enough, the course I was doing today had sort of ramifications about that sort of thing. Anyway, folks, so look at that. He's the one you barely see in the movie itself, but my God, he's the best. I know people love him because you see him again, because he comes out behind the curtain, a dream within a dream, as David wakes up from the throat-slitting, family annihilating dream. He wakes up and Jenny Ackles is sitting next to him, and he just goes, "I've just had a nightmare. Don't worry, I've got just the thing." And she gets up so seductively and gorgeously and so un-NHS-ly and opens the curtains for him. And that motherfucker comes out again and stabs at the bits. And he wakes up again. Holy shit. Dreams within dreams. So you see him a lot. He's quite prevalent. He's barely seen. And he can't get the mask either. So I'll come on to that. But him, I think he looks the best. So it's really, I'll be swapping that head out, and I'm going to have the demon wolf head on him, which is that one. And I can't wait. So folks, I don't know. I've now got to think of a title for this video. I don't know. What? Rambling bullshit. Oh yes. Yeah, that's helpful. But actually quite concise and indicative of what you're going to get from this video. So, I've done a course. I almost announced that I was Kilt-Man, and I'm all over YouTube and, social media. Although I barely am, really, let's be honest. Barely brushed the surface of social media. TikTok, Instagram. I don't know. But stuff has arrived. I recommend these. The company, by the way, that make these, I've got the package here. Let me see if I can get this right. It is, hang on, where is it now? Beena Models. Beena, that's Beena Models. So I believe just go onto eBay and put that in, Beena Models, and you'll get lots of different designs in that sort of format. And you know what? It's lovely. It's great. Just wherever you are, you're working from home, you're working in the office. I wouldn't say work on the building site. Don't be putting that on a girder. But you're sitting at your desk, or you've got like a shop. Put it on your counter. There it is. Or whatever your place where you relax and you unwind. Stick your thing spider head there. Brilliant. Steve, thanks so much. Again, that was I weren't going to guess that one, I'll be honest. There was no way I was going to guess that one. But it's brilliant. So Beena Models, have a look on that. They're on eBay, and they've obviously got their own, probably online store as well. And Neca is your place for this guy. This guy times 4. But you really do need, look, there's the warmonger and the demon wolf. And on this side, you've got Bull Demon. We'll come on to him. Because my theory behind that not being available as a mask, I don't know. It's a bit random. But also, it's kind of, if now Neca can make a head sculpt of that head, why can we not get the mask from Trick or Treat Studios? How is it you didn't get the rights, the license for that one? Just chose not to make it? What is there a specific reason? There's got to be a reason why you've not made that one. No, I want that mask. So, Chris Zeffro from Trick or Treat Studios, get it sorted. My good mate, Eric Lubati, who's fantastic at making masks and works and does stuff for Trick or Treat Studios. You! Get it done, mate. I want you to do it. So, folks, with Braveheart playing in the background, I'm now about to leg it down the road, and in the blazing sunshine, the blazing autumn sunshine, after we saying about the storms and our UK tornado alley, it's absolutely amazingly lovely out there. So I'm going to leg it down the road and try not to call into the boozers on the way, and I'm going to go and watch Edgar Wright's Last Night in Soho, because I've been waiting for this. It's one of the films I wanted to go and watch, and it's just, what is it? What always gets in the way of things that you want to do? Stuff. Real life concocts stuff, manufactures it, builds it, molds it, and fucking throws it at you. Oh, and you can duck and dodge, but it throws it on the deck so you slip and slide all over it. Stuff is there to destroy everything that you wanted to do. It's there. It conspires. It's built to destroy your plans. Anyway, folks, there you go. Massively rambling bullshittery, as you've come to expect. So please keep it Celtic, keep it Celtic. And you know, I'm going to be back to review that figure and Last Night in Soho. Well, leaders, wax courses. Oh, god damn it. But there is a remedy. There you go. Oh yeah, the off button.